When did this new special drop? Pretty recent, right?
April 29th, whatever that was, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
and it's got
doing
over
good, right?
500,000. It's over 500,000, 530 or something like that. Yeah. So it feels good.
I feel like it's been. I mean, YouTube has been a huge piece of the comedy world in the last couple of years. Where, I think there was kind of a list of comics who were funnier than the like level of their career had shown.
Right.
It was like, these guys are unbelievable, and for whatever reason, just hadn't popped yet, and now. It's like, I told you so. Look, there's a lot of fucking out there.
No, it's exciting, and hopefully it'll keep going up. Go check it out.
Yeah.
Where are the cameras? This year's material on YouTube. Please go check it out, for God's sakes. But yeah, it's this weird thing now. That's like the way to do it. Like, and it's crazy how quick it changed. I did a half-hour special for Netflix in like 2018, and they gave me like $100,000. And then like 2 years later, I did an hour special. Nobody was interested in it. Comedy Central, I paid for it myself. They gave me $30,000 for it, and I spent $20,000. So I made $100,000 for an hour, a half-hour special, and then I made $10,000 for an hour special.
Crazy.
And this one, nobody bought. So I'm just negative $200,000, $20,000, $20,000.
Is it? I mean, I feel like comedy and podcasting has just had such a boom where it's like there's just more supply, there's more competition, there's less money in it, or is there...
Yeah, it's weird. I think now Netflix. I think they want more established people. I think they're like, we want people that sell theater. Like their specials are bigger people, and I guess, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But now YouTube, it's like it's so valuable to own it and then have it all break it up into Instagram. It's like we were talking about earlier. To put like clips. Clips is what works.
If you think about how much once you build an Instagram presence and you can get branded deals or advertising promo codes and all that, that's that's the value of your stand-up. So
right.
You got to add up all the clips you did, all the followers you gained, So it's like much more of a long play, but it's certainly the way. I think unless you are, I said this the other day to somebody, unless you are like desperate for the money,
right,
or. Yeah, like keep it yourself. Like keep control it. You know
well, then
you
own it. Yeah, I mean, it's like and things change. Like YouTube has been around for 20 years or whatever, and will be around because people use it. But like Netflix could die at some point, and then you're like, "Where's my special?" Yeah, exactly. And some people don't have Netflix, and then it can get buried in there. It's like the people that know you can go find. But YouTube, it's got the algorithm, and they can search it always. Whatever,
I think there was also a level like probably back in like 2018 where when Netflix put out a comedy special. It was funny. Like, you knew it was going to be good.
Right.
And I don't know if that's always the case now.
Well, that's you talking, but... yeah, they're doing whatever they're doing, right. And,
Joe didn't say it?
No, but someday maybe I'll go back. But no, I think YouTube is great, and it's so accessible. Everybody has it, and it's nice to give it for free, because now it's like you make your money with people coming. I'd rather everybody see it and then go, we got to go see this guy.
Yeah. I think Shane had said that when Gillis was talking about, like, putting stuff on YouTube or whatever. He's like, yeah, I see what that changes because I'm on the road, and like I see how many people it brings to shows.
Yeah, the tickets just goes through the roof. So.
Yeah, no, I did much better after my last YouTube special than I did after the Netflix.
Right.
Really?
Yeah. So, and that's
the name of the game.
Yeah,
really,
you make more money that way than one lump sum.
And then hopefully, the road's big enough that you sell the theaters, and then you do get a big. Big special payout, but
even
if you don't, just it's got to be a grind. It's fucking.
Oh, it is, but it's fun. I mean, it's a fun grind. It beats working.
It's for certain.
I don't know about that. I think that's something you kind of nod your head and you go, yeah. There are a lot of fucking. I'm like, I wish I was just
a regular old job.
Wish I was just going to an office for 9 to 5 and I could go home afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Well, for me, I mean, like, I don't want to get dark here, but it's like when you do work, I worked before. When you have a job, at least you're like, okay, I'm doing the thing. With comedy, I'm like, I write for like a half hour, and then I'm like, I should kill myself. It's just like, it's a lot of downtime, and there's definitely a lot of like staring and being like, maybe I'll watch a movie. Should I write a book? What should I do? I don't know what to do. And
I found like when I was younger, I don't know, maybe once I had kids and shit, it's different for me now. Like I used to like finish up the day of work at Barstool at like noon, and I would bang out like a whole season of television, like no problem. And nowadays I find myself being like, I should be doing more, or I am just like I can just watch movies in the middle of the day. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know why I have like a guilt about it now, but it is, It is. It's just about occupying this guy enough that he doesn't start thinking on his own.
Yeah, exactly. And I tweeted that the other day. It didn't do great, but I thought it was a good point. It's like everyone, when you're growing up, everyone's like, live life to the fullest, man. You got to live life. And so that's like the worst thing that ever happened to me, because everything I do, I'm like, should I be reading right now?
Yeah.
Should I be doing push-ups? Should I fuck my wife? Should I call my buddy? What should I do? And so you're always like, is this full? I'm sitting here like in my backyard smoking a cigar, being like, maybe I should be watching, The Godfather again.
right.
Like, no, I saw that. I should, whatever.
Yeah, but I guess it's kind of unrealistic to.
It is.
Like you can't. We were just talking about Logan Paul. He has this series that he called 99 Originals. He did like 99 things in 90 days or something like that, and he took a picture at a Polaroid and he's selling them as an NFT and all this shit. But more importantly, for the last like 3 months, he like skied the Alps. He wrestled at WrestleMania. He went to every landmark in the world. He fought Floyd Mayweather. He did like literally all there is to do in the world. And I was like, that guy did more in 3 months than I'm gonna do the rest of my God-given life.
Well, it's like they old say, wherever you go, there you are. You still have to live with your own thoughts and stuff. So.
Right.
I'm trying to just get this as depressing as possible,
that's what we do here. That's funny because
you're fitting in very well.
I used to go. I when I was in college, I went to a lot of different colleges, and eventually my mom was like, "Just so you understand, like you just saying that reminded me of it. Just so you understand, wherever you go, you're there." Yeah. And I was like, "What do you mean by that?" She's like, "Exactly what you said." She's like, "You're the common denominator. You're there. Yeah. That's the issue here." And I was like, "Oh, I see. So I need to fix other things." It might not be the state school or the rural school or the school, the city campus. That's what I was convinced. That's what it was
every time.
Of course,
it's the school's fault.
She's like, no.
What it really was,
no, son, you're the problem.
Which I say it was her. She raised you. She's the problem. I don't know this woman, but she could have used a few more hugs.
Probably. Probably could.
Maybe.
No, but I mean that's also part of the game. Is I mean. I don't know. I find there's just something inherently funnier about darker thoughts and stuff, right? I don't know. It's like, nobody likes a guy who's happy.
No.
How many funny people are happy? Come on.
No, contentment is the opposite of creativity.
That's why I think you got like a prime as a comic too. It's like, all right, you made too much money. You're too happy. You're too successful. You're not funny anymore.
Of course.
I need you when you're miserable.
No, I was talking about this the other day. There's people who were like, I was like promoting the special, and someone was like, "You're promoting too much. You sound desperate." I'm like, I am desperate.
I'm hungry.
I spent $20,000 on this fucking thing. I have no backup plan. It is desperate.